Good afternoon. Welcome to the news at 2 on Lagos Television. I am Yetunde Oladotun Amao. President Bola Tinubu's administration's commitment towards mortgage refinancing and women empowerment has received the support of the United States Chamber of Commerce with a commitment of about $320 million at the 79th session of the ongoing United Nations General Assembly. At the U.S.-Nigeria Executive Business Roundtable hosted by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Nisha Biswal of American International Development Finance Corporation announced that with a portfolio of $1 billion, it was investing $200 million in mortgage refinancing in Nigeria. The sum of $100 million has been earmarked to finance small and medium enterprises in Nigeria, with particular interest in women empowerment. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce also announced that $20 million has been approved for a firm, Robust International, to process cashew nuts in Nigeria. Nigeria's delegation, led by Vice President Kashim Shettima, also met with other members of Nigeria's delegation to strategize on Nigeria's engagement in New York. Vice President Shettima reiterated President Tinubu's commitment to an investor-friendly policy and appreciates the gesture of the group towards developing Nigeria's economy. The Vice President will deliver President Bola Tinubu's national statement at the general debate of the UN General Assembly and is also expected to meet with the Secretary General of the United Nations. In the meantime, Nigeria is demanding permanent seats for Africa at the United Nations Security Council. Minister of Defense Abubakar Badaro made the demand at the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York. He said that Nigeria has contributed to international peace and security in terms of troops, finance, logistics, and civilian experts to various African countries, including Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Mali, and Cote d'Ivoire. He adds that Nigeria played a key role in regional security and stability in West Africa and the Sahel. The defense minister also reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to supporting the United Nations efforts in maintaining international peace and security. The minister who spoke on emerging security threats at the summit highlighted the need for comprehensive strategies to prevent and address emerging security threats by stopping illegal financial flows, which will help curb kidnapping, banditry, and stemming illicit arms and light weapons flow. Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court, Abuja, says she is handing off the Nnamdi Kanu case over allegation of loss of confidence by the leader of the Biafra movement. Nnamdi Kanu stated this at the open court during the resumption of his trial. Kanu based his remarks on the Supreme Court's decision, which questioned the jurisdiction of where the alleged broadcast of the federal court is charging him was made. He also read a part of the judgment of the Supreme Court where alleged bias against Justice Nyako was raised. Counsel for the federal government, Adegboyega Awomolo, had earlier told the court that he was ready for the commencement of the trial, but that it could not hold under the present circumstance. Justice Nyako said she will be sending the case file back to the Chief Judge for reassignment and further actions. The House of Representatives has suspended plenary in honor of late Senator Fanyuba, who passed away during an annual recess of the National Assembly. This act by the House is in line with the tradition of the National Assembly to suspend the first sitting after the death of a federal lawmaker. Plenary resumes on Wednesday, September 25. Umba was said to have died in the United Kingdom, where he went for an operation. The federal government and the Dangote refinery have reached an agreement for the supply of 12 million barrels of crude oil to the facility in October. The arrangement falls under the Crude Oil for Naira deal, a strategic partnership between the Dangote Group and the Nigerian government. Chief Executive Officer of Dangote Refinery, Aliko Dangote, confirmed this development, saying the crude oil supply is part of an ongoing agreement with the federal government to enable the refinery process crude locally and produce petrol, diesel, and jet fuel for the domestic market. Dangote stated that company will refine the crude to produce gasoline, diesel and aviation fuel for the local market, while any surplus will be exported. He asked that this will bring 50 to 60% of currently non-operational filling stations back to service and drastically improve access to fuel across the country. Okobaba sawmillers have commended the Lagos State government for providing them a conducive permanent site at Agbowa Owuikosi, fully equipped with modern facilities. Our correspondent, Bukola Telokol, visited the site and brought back this report.
Nigeria, contributing about 80% of woods used in Lagos and its environs. Formerly located in Ebute Metta, the sawmill accommodates over 2,000 sawmill operators. For several years, successive administrations in Lagos have made concerted efforts to relocate the sawmillers, and now it has come to fruition.
When Tinubu's government started,
That's 1999.
1999, okay. Then they wanted to, they could us to Ejiri, in Ejiri, Ikosi local government. We went to Ejiri. We saw that Ejiri cannot satisfy our project. Then we refused to go. He gave us the opportunity to choose a place that will be better for our business. That's why we come to Agbowa. And immediately we introduced Agbowa to the government took it up and began to make the preparation for the location.
At Ebute Metta, the structure there were plants. They are shanties, let me use that word. And there's no modern facilities at all. Nothing like restaurants, nothing like standard toilet, no even standard or no toilet. There's no toilet. There's even the electricity we use there. We share electricity with the community.
The new Okobaba Timberville is equipped with more than 200 workshops and offices, over 200 housing units, electricity and water facilities, as well as other modern facilities.
Okobaba has become a dead place for us. Even before we now agree to come here, this place cannot be compared with Okobaba. This place is a very modern, international sawmill operation.
We have 8 transformers, basically for the operational area alone, without sharing with any community. We have the structure. In the Ebute Metta, no director office, it's only this batch something. But at Agbowa Owuikosi site, we have a block offices, well furnished, with all electricity and everything. The shed here were built, though with wood, but with special wood. You know, Ebute Metta, it's just a street to the place. But here, government created 4-lane road from Itoki Road down to the site.
Anytime our tugboat is moving our goods to Lagos, there is a place that we call Palava. Before we could cross over, there is a lot of losses that always come around. But with this, we are not going to be experiencing that anymore.
The sawmillers commended Lagos State government for providing an enabling environment for their businesses to thrive.
Lagos State government, especially Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Omo Babenio, is a man of dignity.
If you believe in Nigeria, we have responsive government in Nigeria, especially Lagos State government. Because for what they have done here, it has never been done in the whole of Africa.
The relocation of these sawmillers from Ebute Metta to Agbowa Owuikosi is part of the state government's initiative to make Agbowa a major agriculture processing zone and a viable hub for the timber and construction industry within the Ikorodu-Ekpe sub-region. Bukola Telokol, LTV News.
Director General Lagos State Sports Commission, Lekan Fatodu, has reaffirmed the state government's commitment to grassroots sports development through various initiatives that will produce future stars on the global stage. We have details in this report.
A are champions of this year's David Akolade Alabi Inter-World Football Tournament. Ward A defeated Ward H 5-4 on penalties after regulation time ended in a stalemate. The Grassroots Football Championship for the Under-16 was not only to give a platform to participants to showcase their skills in the round ladder game, but to also keep them mentally and physically fit.
This is really encouraging, is inspiring, and is a commendable effort. And all thanks should go to Honorable Kolade Alabi for this great initiative. I know that very well that it's been on this for a while, and I can see the performances and the dexterity of the young people, and this is one of the ways which you can promote sport development at the grassroots level.
It's also about investing in our people. It's also about looking at the critical area of our life, which is psychological infrastructure, arts, culture, also looking for talent that are inherent, And if you look at Bariga is synonymous with sports and activities. And I think the best way to impact in the life of our people, or the people we govern, is also by looking into this sporting aspect of our life, by discovering talent, hunting for talent. Not only hunting for talent, you see that if you look at the faces of people that are watching this football match, you see smiles in their faces, and that's what we call unity.
There's a lot of commitment to our youth because, like they say, it's the young ones that make up the future. And if you do not invest in them in whatever way, then we're not planning for the future. This, of course, would take them away from a lot of crime or whatever they do, would engage them and also improve them intellectual-wise.
With this kind of competition, football in Nigeria is going somewhere. It's going to make the youth to grow to the level of whereby our standard of playing football in this country will be okay.
The 2 weeks championship was decided in a round-robin format. Olamide Kuteji was voted the most valuable player of the competition. Oshokbelumi won the Best Goalkeeper award, while Olatunji Shinayomi won the highest goal scorer award. The David Akolade Alabi Inter-World Football Tournament saw 8 wards of the Bariga LTD battle for supremacy. The Grassroots Football Tournament kicked off on Friday, September 13th at the CMS Primary School, Ilaje. Winners got medals, trophy and cash prizes for their efforts.
That's the news at 2. For more news, please connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Please remember to call Lagos toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. Thank you for watching. I'll be back again at 4.
na kpikpli gbenɔkpɔ gbɛwɛ kɛto tɔkanwe ewe ɖokpotɔ tɔnwutu bɔdegotɔ togboga tɔn kashim shettima wɛ ikpɔtɛna togboga mitɔn bɔla ahmed tinubu to new york tomɛ to atɛzãgbe. ọ̀gán togbo harudu tán wá yìí mẹ́tò àtẹ̀zàgbè bọ̀yẹ́ yìí gbè nàdóze títò àkóyà lọ́gọ́tàn nàmẹ́hẹ́gò àhóvi òsíngígọ́tàn kpó dèvòlẹ́ kpó jọdó tó togbo hemẹ́tàn dá yìí tó togbo hemẹ́. tán òsùn àwòtọ́ òkú ehe tọ́mẹ togbo harudu naze títò kplọ́tàn he naze kíklo togbo he tán dó àgà dó nu pípọ́n wéxɔmɛ pɛvíkpó daxókpó lẹ́tọ́mɛ píprí ògán lẹ́tọ́ fek osahetɔmɛ wɛyédɔmɔte to àtẹ̀zãgbe to Abuja. Datɔ ìyàn eko wɛdɔxɔe daxɔ Abuja tɔmɛtɔn ko kàn ó wɛyirɔmɛ eye yido biɔdɔ na yenide Abdullahi Ganduje sɛsɔn òtɛn jajinɔtɔ APC tɔmɛnyigbe Saidi alɔklɔsin. Lẹ́kpọ́dọ̀ náà yé ní kplɔ àyísùn do pẹ̀ví lẹ́kpọ́ daxɔ lẹ́kpọ́ gbọmọtẹ gán sọ àwòvi àyísùn tán sí àzọ́kwe nímẹ̀t tán lọ jíkùn daxɔ tó náà jà makẹ́ náà àzán àtàn tó tógbó ebrebumẹ́. Togbo hɔludu ko dzo mɛtsi do kpɔɖa yi sɔ afɔkuhotɔ esu gã kàtàn konukun àtàn eye wle suhɔdo wayime to wenu eye basi afɔkuhiho end bad governance tɔn. Kovɔho dɔ dinvie dɔ òdzrɔ̀jẹ̀wẹ̀ òwe pípọ́n yín náà yọ kpọ́vúlẹ̀ tó àwọ̀nrin mátẹ́lò ògán àwọ̀nrin gándudu tán lẹ̀ pẹ̀dọ̀ mọ́tò àtẹ̀zàgbè. Ògbẹ́ kótó ẹsẹ̀ndóhùn àwọ̀nrin tán dó lẹ́nu họ́rùdù hólẹ̀ jí kó basi làápọ́n sọ ìlẹ́nu họ́rùdù ṣuṣu jí nàdó pọ́n léyè tó bí basi dó tó wíwá yétọ́ lẹ́mẹ̀ tó àyímátẹ́ àwọ̀nrin tán. Náà lé wáyé tọ́ Galatasaray tán lẹ̀ nọ̀tẹ́ gbọ́ngbọ́n tó gòdò náà bọ́ọ̀lù ògbẹ́lọ́dọ́ dóyíta àtọ̀dọ́ òvọ́ tó bòdìzángbèhe wáyé tán wútu Nàìjíríà fíjìjì Victor Osimhen kòzé ògúlọ̀dá Ghana yéé. Òṣìọ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣuṣu déjì tó Lẹ́bánọ́nì tó mẹ̀ tó àtẹ̀zàgbè tó àwọn ahebẹ́ yọ́yọ́ tó Israẹli lẹ́ẹ̀pọ̀ Lẹ́bánọ́nì pọ̀ tsẹ́tsẹ́mẹ̀ pọ̀ mẹ́vọ́tọ́lẹ̀ tó hìhàn sán òtó lọ́mẹ̀ pọ̀ yé tó hìhàn gán náà ògbẹ́ yé tán.
Onírúurú ètò ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ tí ìṣèjọba gómìnà Babájídé Sanwó-Olú ń gbé kalẹ̀ jẹ́ ọ̀kan lára omilẹ̀gbẹ́ iṣẹ́ èyí tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ní ìfẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ jákèjádò ìpínlẹ̀ yìí.
Gbogbo ohun tó yẹ kí ìlú ṣe láti nípa ìtẹ̀síwájú transportation òun ní Lagos State á dẹ̀ rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ní ọkàn pé kán ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú wa ẹ má cross títì ẹ má cross ọ̀nà